The last privately owned bridge left in New England, crossing the Delaware River. It's pretty awesome. This is a wooden bridge. All right, we are out in the Poconos for a little weekend camping trip. Just got us some grub at the Blairstown Diner. Learned that this is where one of the scenes in Friday the 13th was shot at, way back in 1980. So we're off to the Delaware Water Gap. Today riding with Marina in the lead, Eric is 2, Jess is right in front of me. And then tomorrow we got a couple more of our buddies meeting up with us. It's gonna be a solid weekend. It's a cool little town. Oh, it feels so good to be back up in the mountains. This is the first camping trip of the year for us. I'm stoked. Beautiful countryside out here. We're on the New Jersey side right now. We left Philadelphia, went up Interstate 95, and then crossed over the bridge into New Jersey right at Trenton. And we've been riding up State Road 31 through New Jersey up until we're just about at the Delaware Water Gap now. We just got off of State Road 31 back there by the diner. And now we're kind of we looked up a side way in, like a little bit of a back road way in, because we just want some twisties. We got 42 minutes of riding between here and our campsite. We're going to enjoy every single minute of it. Plus, it's just gorgeous. I mean, this is perfect. I'm loving it. Kind of roads, 40 miles per hour. Perfect. This has been a nice flow. We were on some quicker roads earlier getting here. State Road 31, we averaged 50 mile per hour speed limits. So we were pushing a little faster than that. And that was nice because we made up some good amount of space. This is about 100 miles away from Philly, maybe 110, something like that. So it was nice to get the first chunk out of the way. But now that we're within the last 20, 30 miles up until our campsite, it's nice to be back here on these little country roads, these little forest roads. And even better, it's nice to be with the moto buddies. We've been meaning to get out here for a while. We just haven't had our schedules line up very well so far this year. We all had off this weekend, and we made it happen. Entering Delaware Water Gap National Recreation Area. That's a mouthful, but I'm happy to be here. This is the endless corner. We must have just done a whole circle. Thank you for calling out the hazards, Miss Jessica. She can't hear me. I turned my Cardo off because I'm just recording right now. I didn't want her to hear everything that I'm telling you guys. That would be annoying for her. Especially because she listens to music, so every time I talk, it will cut her music down so that my voice comes through, which is a great feature. That's what makes Cardo cool. That's what I'm about. You know, like the reason I switched to Cardo in the first place. Ooh, gravel. I love the idea that I can both talk and listen to music, and it just goes back and forth depending on which one's taking priority. Talking always takes priority. But these roads are a little rough out here. Oh yeah, those are some deep ones. It's nothing the Scrambler can't handle. I wonder if these guys are going to stop signaling and just be like, yeah, it's just rough. Watch yourself. I feel like Jess has kicked her foot out every 5 seconds for the last few minutes. But it's awesome. The air just got so cool back here. Now that we're fully in the park, we're finally getting away from real civilization. And we're in this canopy of trees. It's beautiful. We were roasting on the way out of the city today. It was a hot one in Philly. When we left, it was in the mid-90s, and we were just, we were ready to get out of town. We got stuck in some traffic, of course, getting out. That's just per the usual. But once we got out of Pennsylvania and into Jersey, we've been smooth sailing ever since. So if you're located in Philly and you want to get yourself up to the Poconos, on a motorcycle at least, that's a great back route. You take the 95 over the bridge into Trenton, jump on State Road 31 north, head north for 50 miles, and then start weaving your way into Pennsylvania again. Because the Delaware Water Gap Park is a river. It's a park based around the Delaware River. And, you know, on one side of the river is New Jersey and the other side is Pennsylvania. So you can come in from either way. Pick your fancy. That is a deep ditch right there. I would not want to get stuck in that. Oh, we got a little dual sport. That guy was cool. I liked his look. He was funny. He's on like a Kawasaki 650 rocking a Harley shell helmet. But hey, that's what makes him happy. That's where we're heading, Dingman's Ferry. Oh, this is a cool old bridge. Ooh, this is a skinny little road. I have a feeling that bridge washed away. More potholes. When you live in Philly, potholes don't faze you. We were ready for this. For being on a forest road, this flow's pretty good. We're averaging 40. It's a nice flow. Obviously the road conditions aren't perfect, but it's not really slowing us down. The gravel's not terrible. I've only seen it in a couple corners so far. I would recommend this ride. As long as you're not on like a sports bike where you're just gonna feel every little crack in the road. I don't think I would enjoy it so much on the CB. Although the CB has a decent suspension. It's softer than most. But this is a dusty corner. Ooh, good call, Jess. There's lots of hazards. You definitely do want to take your time out here. I wouldn't just come ripping through here if I were you. But we never really should be doing that in a state park anyway, right? I know it's fun to go fast, but I mean, this is what it's about. It's just about cruising through the forest. I don't know if there's many things I like riding better through. Except for maybe if this was a trail. That would make it fun. But I got so much luggage on the bike right now that I'd rather be on the street. We've got a lot going on. Me and Jess did good though. I got some vacuum seal bags. I put 2 pillows, 2 chairs, and 2 sleeping bags in that top box of hers. She's got a 48-liter box. And then in mine, I put the rest of our stuff. And we've got like a cooler behind me on my seat. And I got 2 saddlebags, and that's just where we put our clothes. I get a saddlebag, she gets a saddlebag. And she's got a backpack too, for just random stuff that, you know, she has some extra things that she wanted to bring along. You know, the girly things. Just kidding. She's gonna yell at me when she sees that. This is practically off-roading though. I mean, there's so many bumps and stuff that it basically feels like I'm off-road. It's kind of funny that we're in a state park, a national recreation area, which, you know, seems like that's kind of like national park, and the roads are pretty rough. You would think they'd have better funding. What's up, government? Great views though. More dusty corners. Ooh, I bet Eric is feeling it up there on his Harley Sportster. He was going to ride a street bob today, but it broke. Well, maybe it didn't break, but it wouldn't turn on. he was getting no power. The gauge wouldn't turn on, the dash display. So last second, he had to switch all his gear over to his Sportster. Luckily, he's got 2 bikes with sissy bars though, because that's his strategy, to wrap everything up on the sissy bar. Big old backpack and then strap everything else to it on the back. But that's just the worst, you know? Like, you're ready for a trip, you got everything packed, and then your bike won't turn on. I felt for him. When I saw he had like sent it to us in the group text and said, man, my bike's not starting, I was like, man, my heart dropped right away. I was like, that's the worst feeling. But hey, he still got a second bike, he could still get out here, and that's pretty awesome too. So, moral of the story, when you get a new bike, don't sell your old one. You never know when you might need a backup, if you have the means to. Oh, I smell the campfires. We just went by a campground. I'm getting excited. I'm ready to have a campfire this evening. Bumpy, bumpy, bumpy. Bumpy and gravel. What a mix. Oh, Dingman's Bridge. That's funny. Going over the toll bridge. I think this is the $1 bridge. I'm pretty sure this is the last privately owned bridge.
You guys got cash?
Yeah, I got cash.
Cool, sorry.
Yeah, no worries.
I didn't know there was a toll bridge.
Alright, so I'll take over, I'll leave.
It doesn't even say toll bridge on here, so.
Damn.
Off the map.
I've been designated to pay the toll. I hope my 10 will cover it. I'm pretty sure it's only $1, so we'll find out momentarily. Yep, there it is. I remember this bridge. The last privately owned bridge left in New England. Crossing the Delaware River. It's pretty awesome. This is a wooden bridge. Something, huh? Oh, cool. We get to stop and check it out.
I love this bridge.
I know, this bridge is awesome.
I love it. Look how beautiful it is. Our campground's like right there.
Yeah. That's sweet. I feel like I could just roll off of this thing. Oh, I feel the shaking under my feet. That's scary. Good thing this bridge doesn't see as much traffic, because it's a little bit of a bottleneck. I'm pretty sure I have to physically pay somebody who's just standing there, from what I remember. Yep, there he is. Oh, car toll, $2. All right, my 10 will cover, $8. I wonder if we get a discount for being a motorcycle.
I don't think they will.
I don't think we will either.
No, it'd be great if they did.
Motorcycles always get the short end.
That's so true.
Yeah.
You'd have the access.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask him. I'm gonna ask if I could get a 4-for-1 special. We got 4 wheels, you know, 4 axles.
Buy 2 get 2 free.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, just like we're in one car right now.
Ooh, that sun is bright. Right in my eyes. These guys must make a killing. $2 a minute. $2 every 30 seconds. And they own it. Hello.
How are you?
I'm gonna pay for all 4 of us.
Hey, you're a nice person.
Yeah.
You owe him around.
Yeah, they do owe me around.
Have a great weekend.
Thank you, you too.
Take care, man.
Welcome back to Pennsylvania and Pike County. Alright, we're almost at our campground. Oh, it feels good to have the gloves off. I forgot to put the gloves back on after the toll. But I'm not complaining about it too much. Oh, the road improvement. We were just on potholes for the last 20 miles. And now we're on this beautiful, nice, flat asphalt. This is so welcomed right now. right, here we are. Dingman's campground. Hell yeah. Home sweet home. All right, Mr. RV, make your move.